Now, we've had Stu on the show this week. It was fun with numbers. And I asked him just to come dressed as a number. The first day, he comes dressed as a number 1. But it had nothing to do with the charts and the facts and the figures. Then the next day, he came dressed as a pencil, a number 2 pencil. And while he had something kind of squeezed in, it really didn't work. Today, he walks into the studio dressed like this. Go ahead, open that up a little bit. He's a giant cockroach. And I don't know, what do you have pinned to your chest? Is that a little note that says, if my cockroach is lost, he belongs under the refrigerator, or?
We really have to get into the economics of the situation before I can get to that, Glenn.
Okay, so here, which chart do we have here?
Well, it starts off with a lot of people realize that we're not doing so well in employment, but look at how much we are good at. Sure, we're down 0.7% in employment, but we're way up in many other categories. We've got disability up 17.6%. Medical enrollment is up 19.3%. And food stamp enrollment up 65.2%. That's the sort of achievement hopefully Joe Biden will be touting. I can't wait to hear about it. Now, a lot of people know about the unemployment rate dropping to 7.8%. It was supposed to be this big deal, and that did happen. However, you need to look at what they thought it would be. At this point, they thought the unemployment rate would be down to 5.6%. That's from their own numbers. Wouldn't that be great? You've got to think that if it was at 5.6%, Obama would be cruising to re-election, but it's not. It's 7.8%. And in reality, if you see that top arrow at the very top that says 10.7%,
it's out of the chart box.
Yeah, it's out of the chart box. But that's what unemployment would be if the labor participation rate remained constant from when Barack Obama took office.
The labor participation means that people have dropped out and they have just taken, let's say, disability. I can't find a job, I'm just going to take disability.
Yep.
I'm just going to go on food stamps. Okay, so they've dropped out of the workforce.
No longer in the workforce. It's the workforce as compared to the population. And that's what this next chart shows as well. Look at the drop-off here. You start off with sort of a drop-off after 9/11. It starts coming back up through George W. Bush. It crashes, obviously, in the economic crisis. But look at this. This is the recovery. This last section over here is...
Right. You've got 6 hands.
Here,
I know it's hard. There you go.
Down in this area is the recovery. Does that look like it's bouncing back up? It's stayed flat since the supposed recovery began, and it's dropped all the way from 65% at the beginning of this chart all the way down to around 58%. Jack Welch came out and said that these charts, jobs numbers, they just look crazy. And he got a lot of heat for it because he said it was people fudging the numbers. And I don't know how he could come up with something like that. It just seems completely crazy. I mean, the unemployment category, that the survey that gives you the unemployment rate, say that we've added 873,000 jobs in September of 2012. Now, you see in September 2012, the economy growing at 1.3%. So the last time that we had 873,000 jobs or more, what was the rate the economy was growing at?
Number? Oh, my gosh.
9.3%. A booming economy under the Reagan supply side boom.
That's the last time we've had 873,000 jobs added?
9.3% the economy was growing at.
This is why Jack Welch is right. Somebody's playing.
Something's going on here. It's either the worst survey that's ever been taken by any economic bureau in the history of the world, or Jack Welch is totally right.
Take it from the cockroach.
Don't you believe me? Here, give me 3.
Back in a minute.